According to USA Today, it is reported a whopping 90 million Americans will not be voting in this year's presidential election. Many today feel unmoved by either candidate. People are either uninformed, indifferent, or feel that they are too busy to have to worry about voting. Out of those 90 million faces, the top demographic consists of young, single, and low-paid Americans. Many of them college students. As a college student, there are plenty of reasons not to vote. Before you waste your time dropping off that ballot, maybe you should take the time to consider if voting is even for you. If you don't care about lowering interest on government-funded student loans, you don't need to vote.
If you don't care about skyrocketing tuition rates, then you don't need to vote.
If you don't care about the ongoing spike in youth unemployment, you don't need to vote.
If you don't care about a woman's right to choose, then you don't need to vote.
If you don't have a stance on undocumented immigrants receiving education in America, you don't need to vote.
If you don't care about your future, you definitely don't need to vote.
If you do care, it's time to take action. Voting is your voice. Imagine what an extra 90 million votes would do in this election. Millions of people in low-paying jobs. Millions barely able to afford their education. Millions wanting change. Politicians pay attention to voters. They work on the most important issues vocalized by different demographics in order to win over that vote. If you can make your opinions known, you can make change happen. There are millions of non-voters who share the same views on stances like government loans or education reform. Imagine what those millions of votes could do to shape an election. Everybody needs to vote.
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 Vote, because everybody needs to vote.